Not fungible, wonderful, we on. That NFT crypto I be on. Charged up, looking neon. SpaceX got a beam on. In the metaverse for an eon. New worlds where we be on. Neuralink Caribbean. In the Tesla X that got me lying. NFTs in the building. Crypto for my children. Market cap on Elon. Man, that Tesla stock worth $1 trillion. Yeah, that green candle went parabolic. Put a paper hand in a whirlwind. You'll see what we on. In the metaverse to the world is. Not fungible, wonderful, we on. That NFT crypto I be on. Charged up, looking neon. SpaceX got a beam on. In the metaverse for an eon. New worlds where we be on. Neuralink Caribbean. In the Tesla X that got me lying. I feel invincible, I feel immutable. Negative vibes don't want nothing to do with you. Feeling wonderful, life is so beautiful. Gotta think, gotta just see what he do for you. If you not fungible, there won't be two of you. Okay, they funny, but don't let it ruin you. Rock it like Elon whenever it's suitable. I love
This video is sponsored by Eternity. Eternity is a community-oriented platform that produces limited edition, authenticated NFTs and trading cards, created by your favorite artists and endorsed by notable figures such as Lionel Messi, Shaquille O'Neal, and Manny Pacquiao. Eternity aims to build the most exclusive NFT library and reward its creators and the community. Check out the Lionel Messi The Time Machine Collection drop today. Yo, what is going on? Welcome to the stream, Omi Homies and Omets. And this one, we'll be talking about a couple of things, all right? We're going to be talking about the Veve market. We'll talk about Todd Batman on Veve and how he's been performing, where we're at in the market on Veve. So we got another one, another banger, another Ecomi and Veve video, of course, here on the channel. If you're new here, make sure you like the video or stream if you're enjoying the content, and subscribe so you don't miss any more future market updates like this. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and dive into the cherry charts and take a look at a few different things and some upcoming huge launches. And spoiler alert, we're going to be giving away a sealed ledger, iced out ledger, and more information on that here pretty soon. But yeah, you can see right here, this is a Ledger Nano in the giveaway spirit of Christmas. So be on the lookout for that. We'll launch that tomorrow. And yeah, so let's dive into it. We're seeing on the Veve platform a lot of max pain and a lot of max fear in the marketplace. I'm seeing it all over Twitter now, and it wasn't so much until just recently, okay? Now, I've seen like doses of it, but today or the past few days, I've seen a lot of it. So we're going to cover that and what does that mean for your long-term investment strategy in Veve. Okay, so we're also going to be looking at a few other, collectibles and comics that have actually gone up, including Korra. Yeah, that's right. Korra, a Tokidoki collectible, has actually gone up pretty significantly, 4x. Not a bad return on your investment. So let's go ahead and just jump into it. If I can actually pull up the right screen here. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. And I see you guys over here on the side. Give me a big wave if you can see me. Throw an emoji down there, red emoji. Just wanted to show you guys my cool set. Added a few collectibles back here. You know what it is behind the scenes. You can even see my air conditioning unit for when it's summer and super hot upstairs. But yeah. All right, so let's dive into it, okay? By the way, shout out to the channel sponsor of today's stream. It is Eternity, okay? They have a big Lionel Messi drop happening December 2nd. A lot going on in the month of December, which we'll get into, but just wanted to give them a quick shout out. All right, so let's take a look here. Let's take a look at the cherry picks and cherry charts. What we're seeing here is a blue animated drop here. Looks like this one almost went 4x up as well, but the main kind of winner, I would say, with a pretty decent market cap, is actually the Powers of X #1 True Believer variant secret rare. Okay, so this one looks like it went up 99% in the past day. So from $650 all the way up to $12.99. People are still active and making moves in the market. So that proves that there's still liquidity going on, or there's still people buying things. Things are still going up. All right. Matter of fact, a lot of things are going up, as you can see here, from 30% gainers all the way up to 185% gainers. And one of those, I believe, was Korra in there. I thought I saw Korra a little bit ago. Let's see if I can find it. May not be in there. Anyways, we'll look for that later. Now, let's take a look here at the Todd McFarlane Batman. Now, this is something we monitor on the channel quite often, and this is a pattern I monitor on the channel quite often. It is the cup and handle pattern here, and kind of how Bitcoin was in the beginning days, and from 2017, the crash, till what we know of as today. All right. So we could be at the bottom here. This is something I mentioned before, previously, is that the Todd McFarlane could stop here, or it could try to touch levels, previous support levels. Now, these previous support levels are around 839 at its peak, and kind of around this this price level. So 400 being the lowest, around there. So I think this is it's just, in my opinion, somewhat bottoming out around the 950s, like mid 900s. And we'll kind of see where it consolidates here. But this is kind of a health indicator. I like to use Todd McFarlane Batman as a health indicator. All right. What I've done personally is I went in and I went ahead and just bought a extra Todd McFarlane myself. As you can see here. What I like to do, and you can see here 914, so it actually went down a little bit lower from when I think I bought this one around 950 or so. So this one, I don't like to time the bottom. So this is why I don't like to do. I don't like to wait around until things are absolutely bottomed out, because that's when you usually miss out on good deals and opportunities. Considering Todd McFarlane went up to 12K, 13K. Not saying that's going to happen anytime soon, okay? So take everything I say with a grain of salt. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Go do your own due diligence. There's a lot of other great researchers out there in the community as well. Make sure you wrap your brain around this, all the way. Don't just take my word for it. Do your own stuff, right? But yeah, in my opinion, I think so. This one is one of the iconic ones, right? The first Batman on the blockchain, first DC NFT, technically. Versus Veve NFT. I mean, there's a lot. Dan Carlos himself has actually touched this NFT. And so there's a lot of lore and a lot of things going around this NFT. So, yeah, this one I could see performing very well. It doesn't even need utility. It doesn't need, anything like that. We all know the story behind Todd, so not to just get too far into that. So I went ahead and just bought an extra. Prices were so good. I had some liquidity. I was actually trying to go for the reso to complete that set. So if you want to be my friend and lend me some gems here so I can go in and complete that set, let me know. Totally kidding, but yeah, moving on. All right. So if we go back here to the biggest changers of the day, the powers of X, this one's going to be, let's just take a look here. All right, go collect. And see a little bit on the physical side what's going on here. So this one is not really worth a whole lot in terms of the, regular market. So maybe we can see a little bit more from maybe Marvel's side, the significance. We need to have Sleeping Comics on the channel. He's always great at breaking some of these down on these. So very interesting to see this one boost up though. Yeah, I don't see anything too crazy here. Let's go to the database. Maybe we'll find something here. Came out in 2019. It's not that old here. Yeah, so not sure why this one pumped, but it did. Maybe it's just there's so few of them on the app. Let's take a look. Maybe we can take a look at that and see what is going on here. But before we do, let's take a look at the market cap. So the market cap, pretty much sideways. This is what I mentioned the last couple streams, is a sideways movement in the marketplace. So we bottomed out a few weeks ago, and now we've been kind of moving sideways in the market, which leads me to believe that we are consolidating, moving sideways. We may notice a couple moves. I don't think we would know, maybe it does go down a little bit due to the macro, but maybe not. And when we have consolidation, what I always like to mention is we'll actually bring up the trading view charts here for Ecomi. All right. So what we notice when accumulation happens is this right here. So things go sideways, you get a squeeze, and usually get like either a boom or a boom down. You know, and when things are undervalued, typically they go up. So that's just a 411 on what I'm kind of talking about in terms of the app, on the Veve app, in terms of the collectible side, not to be confused with OMI token. All right. Now I am tracking OMI token. Okay. So it broke through this top wedge here, which is pretty good. So what we're going to do is delete this bottom line. So we are going to track this a little bit here. It has broken through that top wedge. And we'll continue to monitor this one. This one could actually run a little bit more, but I'm skeptical here. All right. This isn't my favorite setup in terms of trading, in terms of the chart. I don't necessarily like to buy into these if they break through a top of a wedge or pattern. I like to wait and see how it plays out for the next couple days. Given the macro, given the Fed just announced they're going to basically, I think, keep hiking interest rates or something like that. Based off of, I saw surprised or Hello Case tweet. I watched it a little bit. It gets so boring. So I turned it off. So in terms of the OMI token, that's what you can expect there on that end. So here's another thing in terms of sentiment. For the first time in a while, I'm actually worried about Veve, and some people, you know, kind of commented here. Pretty much this is what I said. Max fear, max pain, bottom close. So I like to monitor Twitter a little bit to kind of keep a pulse on the market, what's going on, how people are feeling. I actually use people as an indicator. Like, I don't know if you guys know that. I use you guys almost like an indicator. I get a pulse on what's going on. You know, even on spaces, I'll listen in. How are people feeling? What's the sentiment? And that's kind of how I know where people are at and what people are investing in and things like that. So something to take with a grain of salt. It's a vanity metric for sure, but something I still use in my toolbox, right? What's going on, SoCal OMI homie? Welcome in. We got Dex, Brian. Yo, what's going on? Just that Doctor Strange Tales number 138, like $70. Yeah, there's a lot of good deals on the app. I mean, there is a lot of good deals. I think people are noticing those good deals, you know, from when it dipped a couple weeks ago, market moving sideways. People are kind of waiting and seeing what's going to happen. People are like listing lower and lower some of these like grail type collectibles. Makes me excited. Makes me excited to see that, actually. I think Butt Thompson said this was going down to like 400, which maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't know. Time will tell. Okay. Now moving on, the month of December, like I said, we'll be launching this sweet ledger, iced out ledger. All right. So I wanted to show you guys that, here. This is what it looks like. And, literally cool. You can see through, you can kind of see the chip work and, the hardware inside the ledger, which is pretty cool. And this is kind of in celebration of Christmas. And this is also due to securing your assets. There is a McFarlane Toys giveaway, or a giveaway that we already did, but they partnered up with Rarible, and they're interoperable, and meaning you can secure your own assets. So another reason why you'd want to win one of these, which starts tomorrow. So tune in tomorrow. We'll be doing a giveaway that will last probably like, I don't know, more details on that. But yeah, so we have the McFarlane Toys digital here. Somebody posted my Veve Punk on Todd McFarlane said. So that was one of the winners. Thanks for opportunity. This giveaway opportunity is dope. We have another person here winning Stackhouse on Twitter. Nice work, dude. Spreading the love. And Bones 0001. Wow, amazing. It was through a YouTuber, Kyle Wilson, which is me. So yeah, so shout out to everybody that's won the allow list spots. And we have more giveaways like this one coming soon. We're going to try to get Trevor on the channel tomorrow to talk a little bit more about McFarlane Toys, what to expect, along with a ledger giveaway for Christmas. All right. Hope you guys are excited for that. I am. You know, I really wanted to keep this ledger because I already have a couple. All right. I have a few. You know, some are stored in Bank Vault, some are stored in Fort Knox, some are stored under my mattress, some are stored. I'm kidding. But yeah, like this is my ledger here, and pretty easy to set up. Like I'll have a tutorial for everyone to like how you can connect MetaMask to your ledger so you can still operate with your ledger and MetaMask. You can do both. All right. So yeah, I'll drop a video on that later. But yeah, so the McFarlane platform, they launch tomorrow. Be on the lookout for that. Pretty rare, actually. You can take a look at this. You got 2,400 mints trash thrown, 400 mints trash thrown, bloody variant. You have the Clown 1,200, the Clown Bloody variant 400, the Redeemer 1,200 mints, and the Dark Redeemer 400 mints. So these will be pretty exclusive, all right? These are going to be pretty rare. This is like the first 3D fully, you know, I guess, augmented type of collectible from Todd McFarlane, or the McFarlane lineup, as you know. So this one's going to be pretty cool. You know, it's going to be insane quality. You can see it right there, the fidelity and all that good stuff. In terms of that and what that looks like, you can see the showroom and all that cool stuff, and the high quality that it's going to be in. Yeah, so that's going to be heads up tomorrow. I don't know if 100% if Trevor can make it, but I'm going to try to get that set up. We have a lot more other exciting things happening. So you can see here, you can actually, I believe, sign up for a digital access list here. This one is showing 2 hours, I guess. I didn't know that was actually going to happen, but spoiler alert, that's kind of cool. So you have a couple of 2.5 hours, and then you can sign up for the digital access list. So you can, you know, ultimately mint one if you want to. And we have another big partner coming soon here on the channel. They're also dropping a comic with utility for gamers. And once a month, they'll have like these comics that, or if you own one of the comics, you get like a loot crate. More details on that later. So a lot of good stuff we're working on here on the channel for you all. All right, you all in the audience. But I wanted to talk about Todd McFarlane, Batman, and some of the collectibles on the app. Much really from season 1. There's a lot of good season 1 stuff. I actually bought this Metallo for, you know, I guess $44. You can still get one for $39. Still really excited about the Unicorno season 1 stuff. Really, kind of the old season 1 collectibles are pretty rare and scarce. So I will go in, kind of have a peek at some of those old ones. Let's take a look at the golden logo. This one's around 4K here. So if you're interested in that one, I did have one for sale. I have 2. I was going to sell one and maybe pick up some other stuff, or kind of stack that liquidity up to see what happens for the rest of the market for the next like month or two. So I'm kind of keeping an eye on it. It does look like Randy has his for sale. I have edition number 179. So I'm going to see if these 2 sell out. But the floor goes up pretty quick on these. So like 4,000, 4,200, and then 4,700. So the floor goes up pretty quick before it starts getting up to insane numbers. I have mine listed. One of my other ones listed for fun for like 99,000. You know, obviously nobody's going to buy that unless you want to. But yeah, so kind of keeping an eye on things in terms of the Veve, you know, utility, hashtag EU utility on that end. There's a lot, like I said, if you're looking for master collector stuff, I think now is kind of the time to be looking for cheap sets. Okay. I mentioned this a while back. I haven't brought it up again. But I want to go ahead and bring it up again. So the market's kind of down, going sideways, kind of like people are trying to figure out what to kind of collect, or what their strategy is, maybe what influencers are doing. I don't know. I seen one influencer, or content creator rather, Dino. He sold all of his collectibles and all his OMI for whatever reason, his own personal stuff. I don't know. I don't know what people are doing. I just know what I'm doing, and that's about it. So you decide. For a second, I thought that was Alcon for a second. It threw me off. It caught my eye, and I was like, Alcon? But no. So this could be a good time to maybe start leveraging yourself a little bit in terms of maybe you should be looking at the Master Collectors Program long term. Obviously, they've rolled out things pretty slowly, but with the Veveverse mixed in, things are getting kind of spicy. They're kind of mixing up some good stuff here. Obviously, the market is going to be down for a minute. I mean, there's still a long road to recovery. Could be a year, but as you know, in the Veve, community, a year goes by really quick. I mean, it happens, your window's there, then it's not, and then you wish you did. So could be you might consider, looking at that kind of play long term and where you sit at in terms of the Master Collectors Program, or maybe the OUP. Maybe you're looking at OUP. Personally, the deal I got was down here. I kind of sold off into this green. I could buy it back in and negate some of my gains there, but I don't know if I'm incentivized just yet to really start aping into OMI again, unless they drop OUP pretty soon, which I don't think they will. But I could be wrong. As you can see here, though, in the technical chart, you can see that the Bollinger Bands right here are converging. So this is looking like it's going to consolidate sideways for about a week. So we'll see. We'll kind of revisit. I'm going to be kind of tracking this, keeping a closer look at it to see what movements it decides to do. Usually when I see this pattern, it like bounces up. I've seen a couple things happen. One of those things being like it's a like kind of a fake out breakout, and it goes back down and just goes back down into like down here. But no FUD. I'm not trying to FUD. I'm just saying what I've seen in charts. Okay, so don't point fingers at me. This is just what I've seen in charts. Okay, so just want to rephrase that. Another scenario is this thing goes like this and just goes sideways for like a week or so, and we'll kind of revisit to see what setup we can we'll see in this pattern. Probably more consolidation, I think, for the next like couple days or week, but we'll see on that end. And again, shout out to Eternity. I think we have a link here on the channel actually, so let me get that pulled up as well, so you guys can actually have a link to look at. And I forgot to, I guess, switch out this graphic with today's show. No big deal, right? No big deal. We'll fix that in just a minute, though. Let's see on the stream, but today. So yeah, let me get that link for you guys in chat. There you go. If you want to check out Eternity, and Uncle Jay or Jeremy Padower is a advisor here on this platform, which is kind of cool in my opinion. So there you see Jeremy Padower right there. Buster Schur as well. He's another collector guy. This guy looks like the Wolf, or he looks like Christian Bale from The Short. No big deal. Okay, so that's really all I got for this stream. Be on the lookout tomorrow for a couple things. The Iced Out Ledger giveaway for Christmas, because, ice, snow, we had to do the themed ledger, on the channel. Also, the Todd McFarlane launch is technically tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. And be on the lookout for the other brand that's going to be dropping a comic with utility for gamers. So that's going to be pretty sweet. Let's see here. Let me get to the chat. Chilling in the chair at the moment. Oops, wrong scene here. There we go. There we go. Let's see if we can go to, is this the right screen? There it is, just chatting. Okay, let me get to the chat here. Good afternoon, says Ty McDuffie. By the way, shout out to all the channel members here. I wanted to give a shout out to Jayco, NFT Hodler, Jim Canoni, All Chat Gaming, Silversmith, Shield, LTD, SoCal Omi Omi, DJ Noel, BB, Marcus, G Money, Kobe Collects, YouTube 671, Veg Visor 281, Stephen Freelander, Crypto Far West, Ernie Malice, Tommy, and Gertonian. Shout out to you guys for being channel members. If you want to support the channel, you know what to do. And hit that subscribe and notification bell so you don't miss any more videos like this. If you have any questions, let me know right now, because we're just chatting. Otherwise, we'll go ahead and end the stream. Let me catch up on chat real quick again. Yo, All Chat Gaming. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Chilling in the chair at the moment. Oh, the chair. That took me a second to realize that. By the way, we got our autograph shirt on today. I know it's probably not the best time to have to show this off, given FTX, but We did get some. We got some utility from the Tom Brady NFT. We got some T-shirts. So shout out to Autograph for this one. It's Tom Brady's brand, Brady, and we got the Autograph logo right there, which is Tom Brady's NFT platform, which I actually hope does really well. He's got a lot of good stuff on there. We got my beat up cup here with my Native American name on it. I've used it a time or two. We also got Will Mai's cards on here. So if you haven't seen Will Mai or Will Goes Meta, he's got some pretty sweet cards. You can take a look at. Look at that. Look at the quality of that. Isn't that insane? Like, I got my Veve birthday on there. The back's really shiny too. Like, really good quality. So shout out to Will Goes Meta for that. He's got some really great video and content as well. And we also got the Todd McFarlane number 4,581 there, which is my retail Todd I got off of retail. So you can see there. Isn't that sick? Looks pretty holographic to me. All right, so it's my, for whatever reason, my chat doesn't want to display on this screen, but that's all right. Cheers from Finland. You bet, you bet. Just got that SR Strange Tales number 38, like $70. Let's go. Red Circle, yeah, let's get it. Comic SR is one of the only comics on the platform that has another SR cover that, when combined, have a bunch of the mutants, of the mutants. Something both. Hey Finland, welcome in, welcome in. That's what I love to see in the chat is like everybody tuning in from all over the world. That's what it's all about. We have a lot of people on this channel that are from all over. I used to stream a lot in the morning my time. We have a lot of people from Germany. I don't know what time in Finland, but it's probably pretty late. So thank you so much for tuning in. Much appreciated. But that's all I got for this one. We're gonna go ahead and close it out. Just wanted to do a quick market update, what's going on, what kind of my strategy, and some random, comics and collectibles kind of pumping in the market, oddly enough. But enjoy the rest of your day, night, whatever part of the world you're in, and always be like an NFT, be authentic, and I'll catch you later. Peace.
Bullish on it, cop an NFT every morning. On me millionaire, lifestyle never boring. Meet me there, on the moon, it's important. Thank you to everybody that supported. Now we poppin' champagne, that's important. And we kept playing the game, ain't aborted. Solid diamond hands are rewarded. On me millionaire, 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 millionaire. Trip out to the tropics where it's gorgeous. Got protect my wealth with a fortress. Someone showed me I could probably be on Forbes. On me millionaire, 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 millionaire. Bullish on that cryptocurrency, and you know it. Ever since the pandemic, we've been really on it. Bullish on it, cop an NFT every morning. On me millionaire, lifestyle never boring.